being single and 46 sucks. It dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me.
Jesus Christ.
Here's why women regret divorce more than men. Financially speaking, women's lives get worse after the divorce, while men's get better. The standard of living for women goes down an average of 27%, while the standard of living for men goes up 10%. So you can see why women may feel that their lives get worse after divorce because their standards of living go down while their ex-husband's standard of living goes up.
Men and women don't even look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out?
There's some additional problems with divorce that people don't really grasp when they're young. Like the idea that you can be divorced once you have children, that's kind of a stupid idea, because you can't. You can find a limited substitute for your initial freedom. But if you have kids and you try to get divorced, the probability that that's going to demolish your life is very, very high. First of all, it's incredibly expensive. So one or both of you is going to come out of that poor, and your market value has declined. Let's say you're the woman who takes the kids. Your market value has declined radically. You're going to be poorer. The man, he's just as screwed because he is now an indentured servant and there's no escape from it. So it's not so bad if you can negotiate a peaceful separation, and some people can, but lots of times if you have a terrible relationship, it's not like negotiating a peaceful separation is all that easy. But if you're at each other's throats, good luck to you. It is not pleasant.
Worse, and then complaining that they're not getting enough of the man's money. And you're like looking at her like, you dingbat. First of all, nobody wants you out here on the dating market. I hate to break it to you. Like what? Like you FOMO'd at 50 and you got kids, like don't nobody want you. And then on the other side, it's like you would have had more money if you stayed with him. Okay? If you file for divorce and you don't get a payout, the only people that are going to be advocating for you and being like, no, you need to take him, sis. Get him for everything. Like, those are some toxic women. Like, probably narcissistic women.
There's a popular saying that goes a little bit like this. Once you're in a hole, stop digging. Divorce for most people, it seems like a viable option, but realistically, it's making the situation worse. Okay, if you're in a bad relationship with someone that you have kids with, getting divorced may seem like a viable option, but really might be making the situation worse. So in this scenario, when people want to not be with each other anymore, they really got to find a way to get along. That's why I like how some countries like the Philippines make divorce illegal. So people really focus on getting married to the right person. Because divorce is legal in America, it allows people to choose poorly and then have an escape plan, right? Have a plan B. But ultimately, having a plan B to go into a marriage makes a marriage inherently flawed and destined to fail.
Why do women regret leaving this type of guy? I'm about to tell you in this video. First off, it took them a while to commit to begin with. Then when they finally do commit and they're settled and they're in a relationship, when a woman decides to either end the relationship, they cheat, or they do something that betrays this type of man's trust. Essentially, when you hurt this type of guy. Ladies, there is no coming back from that. It's almost an impossibility. And the thing is, women will come back because this type of guy is rare. There aren't many like him. And if he's in your life, he's probably an asset. So hold on to him, cherish him, and try hard not to betray this man's trust. Because once he's gone for good.
I really want to talk to you guys about something, and it's, does the narcissist regret losing you? Do you know what? It's never been about you per se. It's about what you can give the narcissist, like what you do for the narcissist. So that's all about attention, focus, compassion, making time for them, you know, looking after them, doing all these nice things for them. That's what they are going to miss, is because you're of service to them. They objectify you. So they see you as an object, something that belongs to them, something they expect you to do. And this is wrong. This is all wrong. This is how they attach onto others. It's not even a bond, it's an attachment.
I feel like we always talk about like how divorce affects women, but we don't talk about how it affects men.
It affects men the exact same way. I have 3 or 4 friends, some top name, I'm not even gonna bring their names into it, A-list celebrities, and big friends, regular friends. Every man, it affects them the exact same way. I know at least 3 people sane and like me. I don't give a about nothing. I literally considered
deleting himself. But you know, we don't want to mess up the YouTube algorithm. So while we take this pause, subscribe to the channel. Now back to the content.
Wow.
I know 3 other guys literally considered it as well. It is exactly as devastating to a man as it is to a woman.
Really?
Absolutely.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm going to share something that'll probably shock you. It shocked me when I first found out about it. So after experiencing the coaching of men and women, and when I talked to many divorced men and women, and when I would ask them, why are you divorced? Why was there frustration? Why the breakdown? Men would say that she complained about him not doing this, not doing that, not doing enough, never enough.
Being single and 46 sucks. I laugh it off. But I'm 46 years old. And while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me get ready. I'm 46 years old and I still need my mama. It sucks. That's it. It just sucks. And I'm fucking tired.
My father was more of a modern man. He raised me most of my life. He raised me as an independent woman who can get everything done myself. He used to tell me he wanted me to make the world a better place. He had high expectations and thinks very lowly of housewives or stay-at-home moms. Okay.
Do you think that that's a thing for men because they don't want to have to feel like they are supporting another human being?
Do you mean the dad having that mindset?
The modern man, as she put it. Because I got to be honest, the only downside I can see to having a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home mother is the fact that you're supporting them instead of them working and being a taxpayer.
So in this particular situation, mom and dad were separated.
Right.
If that's how mom acted, I would never want to have a housewife again.
Right.
So I can kind of see
Yeah,
why he would be like, you're not going to be your mom.
Just because you had a bad situation doesn't mean that the person you had a bad situation is a bad person. It could be that you're not skilled enough and you don't know what the hell you're doing. Most men don't know what the hell they're doing when it comes to women, okay? To have a housewife that behaves properly, you must be in your masculine. You must know how to lead. If you don't know how to lead, women are terrible followers for people that don't know how to lead. Now, women do follow some false prophets and some false leaders. We'll get to that too. But ultimately, they have the same skill, right? The same skill as the villain and the hero. Same exact skills, just know which one to follow, okay? But ultimately, I think people who have these bad experiences, it affects their kids because they raise their kids and they try to adjust for this. But sometimes they over-adjust, like this father is over-adjusting by making his daughter become an independent woman that ultimately is going to make her a terrible person, in my opinion. Anyway, like, subscribe to this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Until next time, Playboys. Peace.